Shalom all. This is the official primate tier list. Now, I've left off some notable primates, including most notably humans and lemurs, but I just decided to keep it short and simple. And I just included only really quite iconic primates. So, yeah, and here's the list here. We have Ascended, Pretty Epic, Good, Meh, Cringe. Alright, first up we got the baboon. Now, baboons are very social primates and quite aggressive. They're known for their large, bulbous backside. Where do I think they belong on this list? Look, they're not meh, they're not quite epic, so I think they belong in about the good tier. Alright, next up we have the capuchin monkey. Kind of like the golden retriever of, sorry, not the golden retriever, more like the Jack Russell of monkeys, if you will. It's like common pet. When someone says they have a pet monkey, it's usually a capuchin monkey. These are quite clever monkeys. They're quite portable. They're quite cheeky. Kind of just like a good all-round primate. So I'd say they belong in the pretty epic category. Next up, they've got the most iconic one, apart from humans probably, the chimp. Chimps are the most intelligent out of this bunch, but they're also quite an unpredictable edge to them. And so I'm not sure where you would quite rank them. They've helped man's journey into space, and they've been of much use to humankind. But there's the devilish nature of chimps that's just present, and I'm not sure if they quite belong in the ascended category. So probably put them in the pretty epic. Next up, we have one of my personal faves, the gibbon. Now, gibbons are extremely fluid-moving primates. They're very athletic. I think they've got the longest wingspan. Um, yeah, they're very smooth movers. They're kind of like the jack of all trades, I guess you could say, of the larger primates. They're got a bit of everything. They're not too aggressive, pretty smart. I really think they're kind of like Swiss Army knife tendencies, kind of put them in the ascended category, to be honest. Next up, we have gorillas. Now, gorillas, these are the most OP ones by far. Like, you don't fuck with gorillas. They're strong and, yeah, you just don't want to mess with them. But they have quite a placid type of nature. They only show their power level every once in a while. So, you know, they can be, they can fall victim to, a lot of poaching and stuff. But gorillas are, yes, they're kind of like that one anime character that kind of hides its power level but has, when it wants to go all out, it can go all out, and they're pretty smart too. But I think not quite ascended, but I think solidly pretty epic. I think. All right. Next up, we got the howler monkey. This one, I believe, yes, this one is a New World monkey, and it exclusively lives in South America. As the name would suggest, it howls quite a lot. So yeah, not really a big fan of that. Like, I think you need to. I think it's good, sir. I think it's good to be, not talk too much and kind of just, I think I'm not sure about all the howling. Like, I think it's a bit of attention seeking, and I think howler monkeys belong in the cringe category. Next up, we have, well, this is the macaw in general, but I picked the Japanese macaw. Um, These ones, like the monkeys that you see in the warm, really hot springs in Japan, pretty cold climates, pretty red. They're pretty social. They just want to chill in their hot tub. They're kind of like kind of like the boomer monkey. If when I think about it, like they just want to chill out in the hot tub and just like each other's backs off lice and stuff. So I think that's respectable. I think they belong in the good category. Next up, we have the mandrill. Um, Mandrills are like roided up baboons. Very aggressive, very intimidating. You don't want to fuck with these guys. Look at those fangs. They got a bit of a they got a bit of drip going on in their face, like probably one of the more drippier primates. So I think it's tough. I'd probably put them in mare because they're just they're just roided up baboons. Like nothing too interesting there. Next up we have the shit. Which one's this again? Oh, it's the right, marmoset. Yeah. Oh, marmosets. Yeah, these ones are not the most intelligent monkeys. They're pretty cute, but yeah, they don't really do all that much. They're pretty dumb. Just go around, eat a few nuts here and there. Um, they have kind of cool look. They kind of look like you know, a boarding middle school science teacher. So I think that's pretty gives them some points. Put them in the meh category, I reckon. Oh, now I've got orangutans. Orangutans, to me, they have a very stoic kind of what you call it, kind of wise nature to them, and I think that earns them quite high praise. They're probably the smartest primate, actually, at least tied with chimps, and but they're much more peaceful. Um, yeah, so I'll probably put them in the ascended category. Yeah, orangutans are definitely worthy of ascended. All right, next up we got the proboscis. Very mercantile monkey. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I'm not too much of a fan of its aesthetic or anything. It's pretty unique, I guess. But yeah, I'm not too a fan of that big floppy nose of. I'll probably put it in the cringe category. Um, Next up we have the spider monkey, and these are super athletic, like really long tails, can climb from one branch to another really fast. Really athletic. I'm gonna say good. I'm gonna say solidly good. All right, next up we've got squirrel monkeys, and these ones are also like capuchins. They're really popular, but they're a bit smarter, and I think they're a bit cuter to be honest. But yeah, I'd probably put them pretty epic. Next up we've got tamarins, which are kind of like I've got this weird Stalin-esque mustache going on, and I think that's pretty epic. So I'll probably put them in the good. So yeah, it's that it.